Hi, everybody. I'm Kara Phillips with Living Rhythm and Joy. And today, I guess what I wanted to do is talk a little bit about what it is that I do. So, I have, for several weeks, done some videos on some self care techniques and how to take care of yourself and how it can benefit you. And last week I talked a little bit about me and my story. um, and so now I guess I just want to introduce you to what it is that I actually do as a life coach. So, life coaching has been around for, I don't know, 30 or 40 years, maybe, kind of as a practice. Um, and it's a lot more well known now than it used to be. Um, but still, a lot of people don't really know what it is or how it works. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. So life coaching is it's a collaborative or co-creative relationship between the coach and a client. And what that means is that we actually work together. So um, a client will come to me with whatever sort of is on their mind or on their hearts that they're wanting to work on. And, it could be struggling with your children or, your family dynamic isn't the way that you want it to be, or maybe you've lost yourself in the mix. Whatever it is that's sort of on your mind. So um, you as the client would come to me, and my job is to listen to you, to really listen, to listen intuitively. So you're going to come to me and you're going to talk to me about what's on your mind. And I'm going to ask you questions um, that are geared to help you think about things maybe in a different way, to maybe see things from a different perspective or open your mind up to possibilities or options that maybe you hadn't thought about. Um, so when I ask you questions, my goal isn't for me to get more information. I'm not the one who needs the answers. When I ask you questions, it's so that you can have the answers and that it will help you um, keep moving forward and achieve whatever the goal is that you have. Um, so when I say this, um, life coaching is not it's not therapy. It's in the same family of profession, and there are some similarities, but um, when you go to therapy, oftentimes you will sort of dig into the past and talk about maybe what's happened in the past in your family or your family of origin, or other kinds of issues or events that have happened in the past that you're trying to heal from. And you can get some healing from life coaching. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can, because you'll get a new perspective. But the focus of life coaching is basically to find out where you are right now and find out where you want to go. What would you like? What's your goal? What do you want to achieve? What are you wanting to be different? How do you want to feel? Whatever that is, life coaching is going to take you from where you are right now and help you get to where you want to be. Um, and so I don't propose to be an expert in anything, really, because life coaching is all about you. And you are the expert on you. You are the one who knows. And you have everything that you need inside somewhere. And my job is just to help you find it. Um, and it's such an amazing process, an experience when you go through it. It's remarkable how how things change and the perspective that you can gain. And I know, I have worked with a coach myself, and I know other people who work with coaches. I, have my own clients, and every single time it's really an amazing experience. And sometimes what you're looking for is maybe you've just lost yourself in your life. Like you hear yourself saying or doing things that you never thought you would, or you don't see yourself saying and doing things that you always thought you would. um, Maybe you've turned into somebody that you don't excuse me that you don't even recognize. And you just want to rediscover that person that you know on the inside, that you know who you are. um, and so coaching, um, it does that. It helps you to figure out what's stopping you, what's getting in your way, what your obstacles are, and what your options are. It helps you get over the fear of the fear that's blocking progress. It helps you get over obstacles. It helps you, really think outside the box and see new opportunities. Um, and it's uh, it's really a fabulous experience, and it's kind of hard to talk about and explain to somebody who's never experienced it. And that is why, for me in my practice, for a first session, an initial session, I will offer that to you for free so that you can fully understand what the benefit is without having to invest. And then, I really just believe that once you get the experience of one session and you can understand and see kind of how it works and how you're going to benefit, that you're going to want to invest, because you're going to see the potential for how you can feel. And one of the cool things about how coaching works is that it primarily happens over the phone, right? So, if you happen to be local to where I am and you prefer to do something in person, that's totally fine. We can make that work. But whether you're local or, somewhere, an hour away, or maybe you're on the other side of the country, it really doesn't matter, because it happens over the phone. And that way you can do it when it's the most convenient for you, and you can be somewhere where you feel most comfortable. You can do it from home if that's where you're comfortable, or you can, do it from a conference room at work, or you can do it from your car or from the park, whatever you want to do. However, you are the most comfortable and will feel the most free of distraction, so that you can focus on the conversation at hand. But yeah, so it happens over the phone, and oftentimes you will leave a session with some tasks to do, some homework, and maybe it'll be something that you will, hopefully it will, and through our conversation you'll be like, you know what, I'm going to try this, or I'm going to do that, or I'm going to research this, or whatever it is. That you will have, and then we'll be able to follow up at the next session to see how that went and how you're progressing and that kind of thing. And so the other thing about coaching then is that since we're working together on getting you to where you want to be, I am also your accountability partner, right? So you can tell me, hey, I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to check in with you. We're going to go, how did that work? It was successful or it wasn't successful? Where do we go from here? So it happens over the phone, and I'm going to hold you accountable. And the other thing is that, when something does go the way that you're wanting and you are seeing change and progress in the direction that you're hoping for, I'm going to celebrate with you, because it's so exciting, and I'm excited for you, right? I want what you want for your life. I want you to have that. And so when you do, when you start gaining that and you're seeing some successes, I'm going to celebrate with you. And so the other thing is that, what I've been kind of explaining here is kind of the experience of a one-on-one session where it would be you and me in a conversation, a session more like you would experience, if you were going to therapy or something like that. But another option is to participate in a group coaching call. And that would look very much the same as what I was just discussing, but there would be other people there too. So it'd be like a conference call, and it would be a group of people who are in similar situations and have similar goals, looking for similar kinds of things, but all with an understanding of what you're going through, so that you would feel that extra support of other people who know what it's like, who are going through what you're going through, who understand, and also, maybe they have tips and tricks or things that, they've been through something before that you're going through now, and so they've got some advice for you. But we will still talk about goals and still, ask the questions and get you to think and see things from a different perspective. All of those things are still part of that experience. So anyway, I hope that clears some things up. If you have any more questions, again, as always, feel free to put something in the comments or private message me, and I will be happy to respond to you. And two things I just want you to know is that coaching happens over the phone, so it can happen anytime and anywhere, and it is most convenient for you. And the first time the first session that you do with me will be free, so that you can get a real taste of what coaching is and what it looks like and how you can benefit. So that is all for today, and I will talk to you all again next week. Bye.